General Graciento.
Do you have a map of Quaramonte?
A map? I'm sorry, senor, but I don't.
What about the one on the wall?
Ah, that is an archaeological survey map, senor. Not suitable for tourists.
I hear there was an accident at the mine a few months ago.
That's correct.
A lot of men killed, weren't there?
A few.
30?
Barely 1% of the working population.
I don't
I'll
like
be back.
you. I assume you won't let me look
I
at it.
had no need for junk mail, especially someone else's.
It wouldn't let me fish through.
I wasn't going to try investigating the passage while the general was sat there.
I can't get rid of you guys, can I? I need to do other things. Don't I? Oh, maybe I can scare them off with thingy-me-what's-it.
Do you recognize this statue?
It's Capricorn. The night wind. Take it away, senor. That stone is cursed.
Do you know anything about this eclipse?
No, senor. El General keeps me in the dark about most things.
So long.
I'll have a chat with the general about some more stuff. Oh, right.
Take a look at this label.
Si, senor. Condor Transglobal.
Can you tell me where to find their offices?
No, senor. I never heard of them, and neither did Ronaldo.
The lady at the mining company told us a ship belonging to Condor was here recently.
Conchita Garcia is crazy. If there had been a ship, do you think I wouldn't have noticed?
Are you sure you never heard of Condor?
Oh, yes.
The company is registered here in Quaramonte City.
You are mistaken, senorita.
Condor is run by Karzak, isn't it?
Wrong again, senor. Karzak has nothing to do with anything called Condor, whoever he is.
Do you keep a record of companies registered in Quaramonte?
Of course, senorita. Unfortunately, all the records were destroyed by a flash flood.
How delightfully convenient.
Do you know anything about the forthcoming eclipse, General?
Such things do not interest me, senor.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
That's a native carving, isn't it? Where did you get it?
We picked it up in the market as a souvenir.
I'll be back.
Oh. Don't think there's anything to do in here then, sadly.
What do you make of this statue, Pearl?
Ooh-wee, that's a spitting image of Dwayne's brother Sheridan. A little less body hair, maybe, but it's him all right.
Take a look at this news cutting, Pearl.
You'll have to read it to me, George. I left my specs in a gay bar in Santa Barbara.
Well, it's about an eclipse of the sun, which is due to occur in a few weeks' time.
You'd think the government would warn us about these kind of things.
It's not dangerous or anything. Apparently, the best place to view the eclipse is right here in Quaramonte.
Oh, my.
She didn't appear to be the slightest bit interested. Catch you later, Pearl. It was the metal cone I'd taken from the chimney of the watchman's hut. No. That was no good.
Was a worm. What are you doing, George? Calm down. Ooh. The professor's gone, eh?
Maybe I'm wrong, but you seemed kind of evasive when I asked you about what you had in that truck before.
Damn right I was being evasive. I couldn't talk in front of the foreign national, see? George, I'm on a top-secret classified mission for Uncle Sam. This truck is a rolling bomb. 400 pounds of nitrate fertilizer with a plastique initiator.
Oh dear.
I'll hear the bang in China. Gee, I'm really looking forward to this.
What about Miguel?
Is Miguel the reason you're here?
Pretty smart, George. I was supposed to make contact with him. By the time I found him, though, he was in jail. I've been trying to figure out a way to get him out since then.
Sounds good to me. Count me in.
Good man, George. All I need is a detonator.
How come you brought a truckload of explosives but no detonator?
Call me old-fashioned, but I say packing trunks is woman's work. I left the packing to Pearl, and I can't find a darn thing. Just hope she remembered to bring my denture polish. I'd sure hate to arrive back in the States with tar on my teeth.
Have you really never heard of Condor?
Of course I have, son. Matter of fact, it was old Dwayne's investigations scared him off.
Did you find any evidence of Condor's drug smuggling operations?
Drugs? Hell no! Condor was a cover for the illegal export of Mayan artifacts.
That's why the general's never heard of them.
So who was behind Condor Transglobal?
The
It
general.
was registered in the name of Edan.
Did you get the guy?
I don't think he ever existed. Edan backwards spells Nady, Spanish for nobody.
Thank you. Have a chat with Pearl. Maybe we're gonna go fishing through their trunk. Maybe.
Did you know that the truck was full of explosives?
Whatever gave you that idea, as if I couldn't guess?
Your husband. He was exaggerating, wasn't he?
Sometimes I wonder how I'm gonna cope with Dwayne's over-fertile imagination.
Do you know where I could buy a detonator?
Did Dwayne put you up to this by any chance? Oh, I get it. This is to detonate the truckload of explosives, right?
Yep.
Hey, come on, I was kidding. Did you think I was serious?
Yes.
I know what you boys are like when you get together and make plans. Dwayne says he could solve all the world's problems if he had enough missiles.
Look at this, Pearl. A tequila worm.
Don't you bring that thing anywhere near me, honey. I
Sorry.
swear I'll scream like a hog on a hot plate.
Sorry.
What does this mean to you, Pearl?
What cute little feathers. Why, if you had two of those, they'd sure make nice earrings.
This isn't intended for frivolous personal adornment, Pearl. It's a dart
Frivolous.
tipped with a fast-acting, muscle-numbing poison.
Pardon me, I stand corrected, honey.
Sometimes I got the feeling that communication with Pearl was like sending signals out into space. Maybe, if you waited long enough, you'd get an intelligent answer back. But it was a long shot. Catch you later, Pearl.
Oh, that's so harsh, George. It's really harsh. Oh, there's explosives up here, aren't there? Talk to you about Miguel.
Tell me about the general. You know, the guy in charge around here.
We don't want to talk about him, senor.
How come? No one can hear you. Well, only that old goat.
In Quaramonte, we have a saying. Don't tell your old goat what you don't want your wife to know.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Take a look at the design on this label.
I have seen that before.
Where?
There was a ship flying a flag just like that.
When did you see this ship?
3 months ago. It was here, at the docks.
I think we need to get some explosives from their mine. Actually, let's explore this wee area first.
Welcome to Quaramonte.
Is that it?
When's the next ship out of here?
But senor, don't you like our beautiful country?
Oh, yeah. It's like a little piece of paradise right here on Earth.
Then why you wanna leave?
I'm just plain homesick. Like it says in the song.
A word of warning, senor. If you feel like bursting into song, bite your tongue.
Huh?
There are official restrictions on music in Quaramonte.
How come music is restricted in Quaramonte?
It is part of a great cultural enrichment campaign. Traditional Garamontan music is considered unsuitable for these fast-moving times. Nuestra Senora has decreed that only one category of music is suitable.
What's that?
Easy listening.
Nuestra Senora is la Presidenta, right?
Si, senor. The First Lady of Garamonte.
I guess that's her picture I've seen on the posters, huh?
That's her. Quite a looker, no?
If you like big, middle-aged military women.
Si, senor. I do.
On pain of death. Of course.
We've had enough. We're going back to the ship.
Okay. You show me your brown card?
Huh? What brown card is that?
The official exit visa.
Yeah, so you need a visa to leave. It's quite weird.
Inside the hut was a chair and a small table.
Anything further over this way? Doesn't look like it.
Hi. Lovely bread.
Eh?
Bread. Pan?
Si, pan.
Maybe I'll come back later when I'm hungry.
Okay. Let's just go. But we need a detonator. I suspect. Or at least some explosives. I draw on the paint the... Oh. I was thinking about drawing on the poster. With the coal, you know. See if we can get access to the explosives.
Do you have any kind of detonating device in stock?
Sure. They're kept in that cupboard.
I don't suppose you have one spare?
I can't simply give you a device like that, no without a damn good reason.
The General has a chart in his office, which he was discussing with Ubier.
Perhaps that chart will tell us where they're headed.
Maybe, but I can't get anywhere near it while the General and his sidekick are there.
Yeah, which is why I need the detonator. That's why I need the detonator. Will you let me use the detonator now?
Hey!
But I need to ask you about the detonator.
Stay out of that cupboard.
Can you tell me anything about this statue?
It is Tezcatlipoca, the god of death and pestilence. That fetish would be considered by many to be a bad omen.
Does this stone mean anything to you?
I think it is a spirit stone carved by a Mayan priest, no?
I don't know.
I don't know which of their many gods it represents.
Have you heard about the forthcoming eclipse?
I don't take much interest in things like that. One of the boys might know about it.
You see this? It's my lucky piece of coal.
What's so lucky about it?
I'm not sure yet.
Talk to this secretary, because he's wearing different clothes.
I guess a mining company must use explosives, right?
Not in the accounts and ledger section, to my knowledge.
The eclipse.
Do you know anything about the eclipse that's due soon?
Me? No, senor.
Okay, maybe these other characters are the ones with knowledge of the eclipse.
Do you know anything about the eclipse?
Yes, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I heard it's going to be pretty spectacular.
It's in a few weeks' time, isn't it?
9 days.
Thanks. Do you keep detonators in the office?
I don't know. I'm new here. In fact, I started this morning. I don't have a clue what I'm supposed to be doing. Are you familiar with accounting software?
No. No.
Hell no.
Me neither.
Do you want to work in an office? No. Please no.
I'm looking for a detonator.
Oh my, that's dangerous. I mean, are you qualified to handle those things? I don't know how you can work with explosives. I'd be too scared of blowing myself up. That's why I work in an office. Mind you, clerical duties are not as safe as you might think. You know those things you use to remove staples? You know, staple removers.
Look, I sympathize, but I've heard enough of this crap.
It's a bit harsh. Right, but I think we need to somehow get a detonator of Conchita.
Do you know where I could find a detonator?
Sure. The cupboard behind the boss. But she won't let you have it.
I'll use my charm.
This I gotta see.
Well, let's give it a go. See if it's see if we've got a new option. I doubt it, but oh, this is not going to end well, is it?
Would you be interested in these panties? They look about your size.
Is that your best line, Chico?
I'm serious. They were an unwanted gift.
Put them away before you get overexcited.
Thought that would happen. Do you have a dog? Trade for a detonator?
Would you like a dog biscuit?
Would you like a smack in the mouth, Chico?
Yeah, well done, George. After going through all my options.
She wouldn't have been interested.
What, in being drugged so that we could raid her cupboard and get a detonator? I'm sure. Can I release the goat? I wish to release the goat. Cry havoc and let loose the goats of war. Can't talk to you. I could try talking to Dwayne again.
Go away.
I don't really want this thing. I don't want to buy any of this stuff. Yeah, well, I was wondering what you're doing, George, going around like that. I want to talk to Dwayne. That's the wrong one. Where's the hint button? How do I get rid of the general? Hint 1. Distraction, yes. 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 Oh, it's one of these annoying talk to Nico things. Where it's just like, do this, do that, now go and talk to someone that you can always talk to. Nico!